Hi guys! So today, this is my first proper YouTube video, innit? But I'm gonna do this anyway, even though I'm a streamer, but you know, there we go. So today, my lads, we are going to review every single animation I own, and we're going to put it into one entire video. So, first of all, is Boombox. Now I haven't used this for an actual long time. 3, 2, 1, but
I'm warning you.
I mean, it was a free animation as well, so obviously I got it. And it's not a bad animation, it's not the worst in the world. But it does bother me a lot, like why do you put the microphone over your head? But like it was a free animation though, like if I had to give this a score, which I will be doing with every single animation I own, not including the starter one, you know what I mean. Yeah, if I had to give this one, it's probably like what a 6, 7 out of 10. But it's not perfect. Like, I don't like the up one at all. It really bothers me. Like, why do you put it over your head? But yeah. Okay, the second one is Rickroll. So we're going from like lowest to highest in terms of points. I've never used this Rickroll animation in my life. I'm just saying. If you want to use this animation for an absolute laugh, then it's probably a good animation to go with. Otherwise, I'll probably never use this animation in my life. So yeah, this is like the first time I've ever used this animation. Yeah. If I had to give this like on a normal scale out of 10, probably a 3 out of 10. Meme scale, probably a 9 out of 10 though. Okay, next one is stylish. Now, I don't exactly know how I got this animation in the first place. I don't even know how, so. But, personally for me, oh yeah, before I carry on though, I forgot to mention I'm not trying to bash any of the creators of the animations, I'm just saying this is my opinion. Because I'm very opinionated. But anyway, so personally for me, this stylish animation, I don't know how I got it, but however way I got it, it's not personally an animation that I would usually use. I feel like I'm using the right one, am I? Yeah, I am. But yeah, personally for me, I would never use this animation, so. Oh, I forgot to give a rating for it. For me, this is probably like a, what, 2 out of 10? But again, this is my opinion, so, you know. Okay, next one, Senpai. Now, I have tried this out before on my character, and personally, I hate this animation. I hate it, and I still do. I hate it with all of my heart. I really do. I really hate it. Like, personally, for me, it moves everywhere in terms of like the spot, whereas most of the animations don't do that at all. Like, realistically, you wouldn't do that. I know Senpai's in a game, but I don't care. But yeah. Again, not me bashing, but I really do hate this animation a lot. So, it's probably like a 1 out of 10 for me. So, yeah. Pretty much. Okay, next one, CJ. Now, personally, for my character, it doesn't suit it very well at all. But, I'll say, but, I do like this animation a lot. Like for other characters other than mine, it could suit it a lot, and I love this animation personally. Like, oh, look at that! And the best part is it suits almost every song as well. Yeah, it suits almost every song. So yeah, personally for me, not really for my character, but for the animation itself, I will give it at like, what, a 7, 8 out of 10. I really do like this animation, so yeah. Okay, next one, Carol. I don't use this animation a lot for a reason. Personally for me, it's not that it's an issue, I just, personally I don't like it. Like the movement for me is really weird. It's like, how can you lean back without falling? Because like personally for me that lean looks really far. How can you not do that lean without like falling over? So personally for me, I don't like this animation. So for me, I'll probably give it like what, a oh, look at that up as well. I don't like that either. Like, I know Carol is a chill character, so I'll give you that. But personally for her, I'll say like a 4 out of 10. Okay, next one. This is Cyrix. Okay, Cyrix's animation, it could suit different characters, but personally for me, I do not like this animation. I really don't like it. I don't know why, I just don't like it, like. I don't know why, but to me it looks really weird. Yeah, I'm sorry, but what is that? That looks really weird. So, this is like a 3 out of 10 for me. Next one is this is FL. I've never used this animation in my life, actually. And that looks like she was hyperventilating. I'm sorry, but like every time you hold down, she looks like she's hyperventilating. And if you couldn't tell, that's not a good thing. So, oh, she's gonna fall. Like, how do you stand on one leg for so long without falling? I mean, with fast movement it's not that bad, but again, an animation I wouldn't really use it. So I'd probably give this like a 5 out of 10. So yeah. Oh my god. That thing still annoys me though. Next is Hex. And I love Hex because he's like such a kind soul, but why is he holding the mic above his head? I know he's a robot as well, but when he like starts to get up while he's still singing anyway, it really annoys me. As in like when you hold down for a long note. For these single notes it's not as bad, but you know what I mean. So if I had to give the score, I'd give it like 4 or 5 out of 10. And that mic above the head again, yeah, it really does annoy me. So, yeah. Oh god. Excuse me, by the way, of like a really bad cough or chest infection. I don't even know what it is. Okay, next is the mum. I hate this animation so much. I hate it with my like heart and soul. It's like automatically like a -1 for me. Like, she looks so stiff. Oh, oops, trying not to miss while looking at it. But no, I don't want to. But she looks so stiff when she stands, and her... Oh, whoops, I just did, I guess. But... And the mic above the head again. I hate that so much. It's like, how the fuck can we hear you? How the hell can we hear you if your mic is above your head? But yeah. Also, I've never played this song in my life, so... Oh well, I guess. But yeah. Automatically like a -1 for me, because this animation, I hate it so much. I hate it. Pico. We love Pico, guys. Yet, I still have to review Pico. So, Pico. I mean, this isn't bad, but why the hell are you like looking down? Are you shy? He doesn't look that good when it comes to fast arrow movement. I'm sorry, but what is this? But yeah. I mean, the gun's well made, you know. At least he points his gun up instead of the microphone. I will give you that with Pico. That bop with him, like looking down, kind of really annoys me. So again, not my favorite animation, but if I had to live with it, I wouldn't mind. So, oh, imagine, or Pico's the imposter, guys. Anyway, so I'd give this like a 6 out of 10, to be honest. Next on the list, we've got Ruby. She doesn't look half bad, to be honest. You know, she's like bopping calmly, to be honest. She does have barely any movement at all, which for some players is like eh, but for me it's actually okay, because you could use this for like really chill characters, because she has barely any movement at all. You know, and obviously in her mod, even though she's like really shy and all, she can rap, so I don't mind at all. And I used this animation for a fairly good time, to be honest, so I do like it. I used it for my girlfriend cosplay. So, I give this like, I'm sorry, a 7 or 8 out of 10, to be honest. So, yeah. Oh, Rov. How could we forget Rov? You really can't. Now, personally, for my character, this animation is not suited at all. And personally, for me, mostly, I really don't like it. I think it should just stick to Rov. Like Rov, you know, you should have this. Cause I don't think it suits me or anyone else, to be honest. Unless you like doing a Rub cosplay, then fair enough. But, you know, hair sticking out at the bottom or anywhere really, it doesn't make you look good at all in this. So, I'd probably give this like for normal people, like a 3 out of 10. And if it's like for rough cosplayers, probably a 9 out of 10. Cause you know. So yeah. Pretty much. E. Oh, Sarv, we love Sarv here. Personally, for me, apart from the up animation, I really don't like this. It kind of, to give you like a sort of visual representation of what I currently see right now, it looks like my sister trying to do ballet even though she's like a cheerleader. That's pretty much aka horrible. So probably like, again with Rover, 3 out of 10. Obviously if you're a sort of cosplayer then this is good for you, but in my eyes I really don't like this. Apart from the up one, I don't mind the up one, but you know.
3, 2, 1, go.
So, next one, Witty. I've never used this animation in my life. Again, to be honest. For normal use, me personally, I would not use this. Oh, it's stuck. But if you're going to use this for a Witty cosplay, it's good. But me personally, I would never use this. So, normal usage, probably, what, 2, 1 out of 10. Witty cosplay, probably 8 out of 10. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, when you press right and leave it, it takes a very long time to turn back to normal. As you can see, so. Next one is Annie. So, I feel like for water bottle, they could have actually like tried to make it themselves. You know, like the like Pico's gun, for example. But no, they decided to use this random purple bottle, which isn't even close to accurate. Apart from the fact that it's a water bottle, or just a bottle, I guess. And I would use this like normal, except for the fact that her arms are like outstretched by a ton. So personally for me it's 4 out of 10 because they could have at least tried to make the bottle themselves like Pico's gun, but no, they use this random purple bottle and it ruins it. So next one on the list is Coralie, aka the person from Peculiar Colours. And yes, it is spelled with a U because British vibes. Anyway. Personally, I have used this sometimes but not much. It's because almost every time she does a move, whether it's up, down, left, right, it looks like she's like coughing. It doesn't look like she's like doing that weird girl thing where they like hold their hand up in front of their mouth or whatever. It looks like she's coughing and it looks like she's dying, you know, like Garcello. It just looks like she's dying, you know what I mean? And then she suddenly returns back to normal, you know. So for me, it's probably a 3 out of 10 because I don't think my character needs to be coughing to death. So, you know. Next one on the list is Ina. This is actually one of my favourite animations. If you don't know who Ina is, because she doesn't actually have her own mod at all. She's actually like a free skin pack to replace Boyfriend actually. But Ina is this like, I don't know how to explain it, this like computer figure and stuff like that. Webcore and stuff like that. Just search up Ina on YouTube and then watch some of it, you'll understand what I mean. But anyway, this is like one of my favourites. Because it does match Ina's personality, so. Plus I feel like I can use this without it totally embarrassing myself over how terrible it is. Because this isn't terrible, I actually love this. So whoever made this animation, you're actually amazing. So animation probably like 8-9 out of 10, so yeah. So this is Hex's Glitcher animation. If you want like dramatic tension or like whatever like that, or if you're cosplaying Hex or whatever, like this is a great animation for you. But obviously for me, I wouldn't use this. because like it's over the top. Well, not over the top like that, but what I mean is like the movements. How do I explain this in a nice way possible? I know that like in this animation, Hex has a virus in him, and the only way to like fix him or whatever is like to sing, apparently, because you know that's how every Friday Night Funkin' mod goes. But whatever. It kind of looks like an insane person or a person going mentally insane. I know, because it reminds me of myself, so you know. That's like the nicest way possible I can explain it. Why do I picture like a person in a stray jacket or something like that? Not like insane, but what I mean is like, for example, if you're in a stray jacket and you're trying to get out of your stray jacket, really. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but you know. If you want to go from that like dramatic tension or stuff like that, this is a great animation. This is the 500 points one, by the way, not the one like below 500 points. Because I think there are two glitcher ones, and I think one is Cyrix and one is Hex, which is this one. So the Hex one's 500 points, so don't get confused. I will take a look after this song though, just to check. Because you know, to give this a rating, personally for me, 3 out of 10, you know. Oh yeah, just to check for you, there is two. One's called Glitch and the other's called Glitcher. Don't get them confused. The one with the EI to the Hex one, the other one's probably like Cyrix. This is the KAU animation, and these are this is also kind of one of my favorites. My favorites being a very big list. Anyway, I do like this animation a lot. If you want that like cutesy look, you know, for only 500 points, this is what you've got. I really like it, and I usually use it, to be honest. This is kind of what I use for my girlfriend cosplays as well. I would use the Boombox one, but again, I really don't like it because of the mic constantly going over her head, and it really annoys me. Like, there's no need. It doesn't look that bad when it comes to fast notes, but you know. Personally for this one, I would give it like an 8 out of 10. You know. Personally for me anyway, I don't know about any other people, but you know. Okay, the next one is Yukichi, which is 550 points. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm skipping out on a bunch of animation, it's because I'm only doing the animations that I own, which is still quite a lot. But I mostly haven't bought like the 600 and the 500 ones. There's only a few of them I own. It's more of the expensive ones I own. So, you know, at least you'll get a hindsight in on them. But you know. But yeah, this is off that alien, and yes, I thought the alien was a girl, but no, the alien's a boy. So don't get that confused. This is great for like cosplay, stuff like that. I use it for my girlfriend cosplay. Bam, bam, bam. Anyway, but yeah, I use this for my girlfriend cosplay when she's a sussy demon, or when she's crazy girlfriend. And I also use the Cara animation for that, which I'll show you in a second, because that's next up. But yeah, I really like this animation in my opinion. But yeah, rating probably 7, 8 out of 10. So yeah. Bum 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 bum. I really like this song. Okay, speaking of which, next one up is Cara. Now, I do like this. I use it for my crazy girlfriend cosplay. I can use it for Cara as well, obviously. But you don't have to use it for just that. You can like use it for other stuff as well, like normal character, because it looks good as well. The leaning just really annoys me, because like you can't lean realistically without falling over. Like I would try it, but I don't want to land straight on my head, so. Oh fuck, I missed. Anyway, so to give this a rating, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. So yeah. Next one up is Gospel. I mean, this bobbing pose for me is okay, but again, not something I'd use unless I'm cosplaying. Oh my god, my fingers hurt. They'll be like hurting by the end of this video. Again, yeah, not something I'd usually use. So personally for me, a 4 out of 10. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Next is Betty. This gives me like nostalgia. Because if you don't know, Betty is off of a Untitled AU series, and on one of the episodes, I'm not even kidding, I cried my eyes out because it was so sad. Anyways, so this animation is really good and I really like it, especially like when it spins. I'm not so bothered about her like her head pointing downward because she's not like singing. It's more like combat. The leaning kinda bothers me, but not as much as it usually would because again she's not singing, it's more combat based really. So 7 out of 10 for me. But one thing that I wish it could do is like change the colour of the scythe, so that'd be really cool. At that point I would just give it a straight 10 out of 10. But if you could change the colour of it, you know, straight 10 out of 10. But you know. Oh my god, this song. But yeah. Next one is Neon. Now, personally for me, I wouldn't use this because it makes her look smaller. Because what it does is it makes the torso go down, so you look like really tiny, even if you're tall. And it really annoys me. And I know that stamping and stuff, it's pixelated, I get it, but it really annoys me still, so. Oh. But yeah, it still annoys me a lot anyway. So, me, it's a 5 out of 10. But yeah, pretty much. Neon. If you could change the colour of the speaker, that would be cool as well, to be honest. Yeah. Next one is Shotty. Now, meme purposes, this is really funny. And I do use this sometimes, if you know, can't be asked. When the imposter is sus. Anyway. But yeah, straight up 6 out of 10. It's not something I use daily, but it is kind of funny. So, yeah. Dual Pico. Oh, why did I say it like that? Dual Pico. Oh my god. Okay, let me try it again. Dual Pico. There we go. Anyway, so I like this a lot. Cause you're actually shooting. but the shooting is just yellow squares, and I don't like that at all. Like, it makes it look crappy. I do like the spinning and stuff though, it makes it look really cool. But yeah, when it comes to the flash, I think sparkles, or like, not sparkles, but you get what I mean. Stuff like that, to make it look like an actual gunshot instead of just yellow squares. Because it makes it look crap, in my opinion, so. Probably just a straight, like, 6 out of 10, I guess. You know? Next is Sunday. With the Sunday song, of course. Now, I really like it. Like, I feel like one thing that it should be allowed to change is the guitar color. Because that would be really cool. Because, like, I think black would also be like a pop. Like, I feel like people would also want black on the guitar, or blue, stuff like that, or white, even, or grey, instead of just red. Like, I know it symbolizes Sunday, but you know, I feel like you should be able to have the opportunity to change the guitar color, because I can see it be way more popular. Senpai and his cringy animations are back. It's fawns. So I cringe out less when I do this one instead of the Senpai one. You know, like, it's really cool. Especially if you have a glitchy sort of character style and stuff like that. I feel like it'll be like really well suited for your character. And for cosplay, I would use this a lot. Because that does look cool. So, this isn't cringy like the Senpai one. Sorry, Senpai. But, you know. So, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. You know. But yeah, moving on to the next one. Next we've got Black Imposter. I can't be asked to do their song again, so I'm doing Lights Down because I like that song better. My fingers are hurting so bad right now. Like, they are hurting. So, Black Imposter, I use this a lot. It's also one of my favourite animations. Yeah, now we're moving to sort of like the 800 ones. You know, the more expensive ones. We've got like 20 or 30 to go still. Oh my god. And also, I'm sorry if your favourite animation's not on here, but you know. I like this animation a lot. I feel like it suits almost any character at all. I really like it. Like, it makes the character look cool and kind of stylish, as well as murderous and devious. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Apart from the fact that sometimes the cone goes through the head, which does annoy me. Because you know how I am with animations. Anyway. But yeah, it's probably 8 out of 10. Bob. We love Bob. I like this one. It's... The only thing I don't like is, like, they'll do the remake of Bob, which another YouTuber did, but they won't do the remake of Sketchy, which really annoys me on the audio. But they'll do the remake of Bob on the animation, which is kind of stupid, but because I actually prefer the other Bob face. But you know, we still love Bob anyway. Just look at him, he's so happy. Anyway, I'd give this an 8 out of 10, but I prefer the old Bob face better, so. Followed by Bob Takeover. I'm going to use the same song again, I'm not going to do Jump Out because it has copyrighted meme stuff. And I prefer not this video to get copyrighted, so. You know, again, probably 8 out of 10. But the one thing that annoys me on this one is there's a little hair right there sticking out and it annoys me. So we've got Dark Heart and Illumina. I think that's how you pronounce it. I feel like they'd be best for the song because, you know, defensive or whatever. So I feel like this animation's really cool, and when it came out everyone purchased it. Like, I'm not even kidding, most people purchased it. And I think it's a cool animation as well, so I'd give it an 8 out of 10. But I wish you could change the sparkle colours and the sword colours. You know, and then it'd be like so much cooler, because you can have your own custom ones. So yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah yes, Tabby. Lol. Got the grenade, saucy grenade. Anyway. For me, the animation isn't bad. But you know, still kind of a meh for me. But it's not certainly bad either, I guess. So probably 5 out of 10.
2, 1.
Yee, tacky. So, I like this animation a lot. Sorry. Oh, saucy. Saucy tacky. Anyway, I really do like this animation, to be honest. It kind of reminds me of like a cutesy girl, and then like she pulls out a chainsaw and be like, "Ha, bitch," or something like that. You know, so I'll give this like an 8 out of 10.
3,
CJ and Ruby. I do like this a lot, as you can, as like you're pairing up with your duo or like a person that you'd like to pair up with. Well, they're not playing with you, but you get what I mean. But like, it is cool though. So this I'll give like a 9 out of 10. But I wish there was a second one of these where you'd be Ruby instead of CJ. Because some would prefer to be Ruby, but still in a duo. But, you know. But like, CJ on my character here doesn't make me look as bad. So, you know, I like it. Bow, 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 bow. Lol. Yeah, so, you know.
3,
We love Garcello. But look look at me though. Oh my god. I look really weird on this though. I don't usually use this animation for this reason. It makes my torso disappear completely, and it makes like the front of my hair disappear too. It makes me look really weird. Although it is pretty cool. And also because like the things at the bottom, they change colour as well. But since I use grey and white, it never appears as a different colour, which is actually kind of funny. So like to some people it looks like a glitch, which is really funny. But yeah, 7 out of 10 for me. It's good for some people, but not me personally. So, but yeah,
2, 1.
lol. So we've got the green imposter one. It should be named Green Crewmate because it is the crewmate, not the imposter, which really misled me. But you know, I like the speaker one. But the way they've done it, it makes the laptop and the notes, when they like stop and switch to a different one, it makes it look like really get what I mean? Especially the laptop. Like when it gets put away, it doesn't look that good. You know, which is a shame. I do like this one, but you know. Yeah, so I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10. They also they do need to change that name. It is listed as Green Imposter, but just be warned, it's not the Green Imposter, it's the Crewmate, so, you know. Little Man animation. This guy decided to battle me instead, and we didn't use the Little Man song, and you know, it's kind of annoying me. But anyways, the Little Man animation is quite funny, and I like it. It's not a favourite, but it's funny, you know. Why does he have no icon? Anyway. But yeah, it makes me look tiny, and it's funny. You know. I forgot to give my rating as well. My rating for this is like an 8 out of 10. But there's like none at the moment that majorly impresses me, so.
3, 2,
So we've got the right shield. I barely use it, to be honest. Oh yeah, guy being rude in chat, the guy I went against. I told him that the song wasn't that fair, because his side does have an advantage, and he's like, you still won, and I'm like, I don't care. Didn't put in my opinion, and he's like, called me pig legs, like, bruh. Anyways, so I don't use this animation that much, but it does look pretty cool. With some cosplays, it look like really cool. So, me, this rating, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. If I had to look at this animation, I wouldn't mind, you know. It looks pretty cool. You know what I mean? It looks pretty cool. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Looks pretty cool. Next up, Duck. In it. I really like this, it's pretty cute. But when you go down, it makes you look really weird. Like you look very sussy, so. But yeah. Now he's Rapper Duck. But yeah, I really like this. It's pretty cute. I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. But it's because the down animation is so weird in the sussy way. But yeah. Bum bum bum. Now we've got Monica and Senpai. Senpai, I'm going to let you slide because you actually look pretty nice in this animation. Now I wish in this animation they would take turns like they do in the mod. Like for example, Senpai. Like for example, in this song, Monica goes first, then it's Senpai, then it's Monica. But no, they decided to be a little bit lazy with. They decided to be a little bit lazy with it. But yeah, I mean I quite like it and I used it for a long time to be honest. So yeah, I do like it. But yeah, probably like an 8 out of 10. Next one is Mogus. I hate it because it makes my character look like an idiot. And I wish that Among Us thing bopped as well, because it doesn't look as good as it does in the mod. But yeah, so solid 4 out of 10 for me. Okay, next one, Marissa. I think it's been around for a while. It's one of the purchases that I kind of regretted doing because I don't like it at all. Like, what are the arms doing? What the fuck? Like, I really don't like it. I mean, it'd be cool for like a witch cosplay or whatever for Halloween, but for me, I don't like this at all. Like, you know, I'm not getting the vibe that most people will with this animation. So this is like a solid 3 out of 10 for me. But yeah. Skid and Pub. I love this. I like the animation. You know. I think it's pretty cool. It's quite accurate. Plus it's pretty fun. Because your friend feels included, because obviously they're there, so solid 8 out of 10. Auditor. I like this, it's really cool. Like, look at that, it makes your character look really cool. Apart from my hair, because it's not fully black. Because I can see the shine on it. But it is really cool. I like it a lot. It's one of my favourites. Solid 9 out of 10 to be honest. Shaggy. You already know where this is going. Anyway. I like this animation, but sometimes when it comes to like, how do I like, kind of the more transparent you, it sometimes bugs out and it's really annoying. So, yeah, which kind of ruins it, but you know. So, this animation is probably a solid 7 out of 10. Because it is cool, but again, the kind of transparent you bugs really bad sometimes. Next one, we've got Crewmate. Now, they have improved this, so, you know, because every time you press down, usually they'd bend and it glitch. However, they have changed it. So, I like it, but it's not something I'd main. Oh yeah, on the first down they do vent. But it's more kind of occasionally that they vent now. Because it doesn't like interrupt you anymore. So you can see more of the colour. So I'd give this like a 7 out of 10, but it's still not my favourite even though they changed it, you know. So yeah, I think they did add some new colours to these ones as well, which is cool. But you know, again, it's not something I'd main to be honest. Yeah. Demon Tricky. Now I do play with this sometimes when I have Crazy Girlfriend on. and it makes it look like really cool. But the red does distract me because it's like so neon. It's actually insane. And because of my arrow colours, which are extremely bright, well, not extremely, but you get what I mean. The brightest you can get. It's kind of distracting, so I'd probably give this a 6 out of 10. Expurgation right after Hell Clown. Oh god. This is going to kill my fingers. Anyway. It's a really cool animation. It's not one that I use often, but I should use it often. The one thing that annoys me on this though is when you press the up one last, it takes a while to go back. Well, it used to, anyway. Guess it doesn't do that anymore. So, I mean, it takes longer than the rest, to be honest, which kind of annoys me. Bam, 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 bam. Anyway, so I'd probably give this like an 8 out of 10. Wait, no, 9 probably, because it's really good. But again, it doesn't impress me that much to give a 10. But yeah.
2, 1.
Cappy. Now I do like this, however, I wish one they updated the bloody pad because it really doesn't look that good at all. And two, they change that, like they make it so the arrow colours change depending on what colour arrows yours is. So I'm sorry Cappy, but this is a solid 4 out of 10. Which is bad for you. But yeah, Friday Night Funky', for the love of God, fix it, update it. It really annoys me, so. It stands out in this map in a bad way, so. So we've got Puppet. This bit I don't really like, to be honest, because the legs go absolutely everywhere. And I really don't like it because like you get moved absolutely everywhere and it's quite distracting. So I mean, you get to put another person onto it though, so it's probably like a 5 out of 10 for me. So yeah.
3, 2,
E, we got Toad. I'm gonna be asked to put one of his songs on, so I just put another Philip song because they're a bot. So I like this animation a lot. We can't really see the robot's like head, which kind of annoys me. Which is also kind of a problem with Ejected, as we'll move on to when, you know, we move on to it. But this is like a really cool animation, and I do like it, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. You know.
3,
So we've got Parents. This was actually my first animation ever, not including the starter one. Yeah, this was my first animation that I've ever bought. Yeah, I saved up a lot for it, so I could look really cool, so I didn't bother getting any of the other ones until I've gotten this one. And it's still really cool, I like it. Like, I'm sorry, but this is never going to change for me. I really like this one. Like, you can use this with your lover or with your best friend, stuff like that. Obviously, this is my friend. But yeah, I really like it. So I'm going to give this a solid 10 out of 10. Because even though it may not look as fancy as the others, the fact that I've liked it for so long, ever since like what, February, March, that's kind of amazing really, isn't it? So, you know. Speaking of my issue with Ejected, this, it's like with the left side and stuff, you can't really see it, and you can't see my head much either, which really annoys me. Yeah, it really annoys me. Yeah. And I feel like they could have done much better on this as well. In terms of the thing, they could have done much better on the animation. Solid, like, what, 5 out of 10? It is cool, but they could have done a little bit better on it. So, Sayuka. I do like this animation a lot. So, solid 8 out of 10. Well, not 8, 9, I meant 9 out of 10. I do like it. I like the cards and the watch. And I do like the throwing knives as well. It's a cool element that you can use for pretty much any cosplay character. And it will look like badass on them. But yeah. E. Coming in tied with others in number 3 most expensive is the cutie animation. It has the robot. I absolutely adore this animation. I really love it. Like, there's nothing about this that I don't like. So, definite 10 out of 10. I'm not even kidding, there's nothing that I don't like about this animation. So yeah. By the way, with the QT I was meant to say second, so, because coming in with the animation that I'm about to show you, the Admiral is tied with another animation first in most expensive, with coming in at 1,300 points. I think it's pretty cool. I used to use it for a long amount of time, but I rarely use it anymore because the flying ships and all, they do kind of distract me. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna give this a solid 9 out of 10. But yeah, and tying with Admiral at first most expensive is Amor. I mean, that is cool, but you know, it's still not my favourite though. But you know, so 9 out of 10 for this one, just like the Admiral one. But yeah, that is it. That is all of the oh, whoops. No, this is all of the animations I own. Every single one. Every single one. I put Auditor back on though, so don't mind me. That's every single one I own. I didn't do the ones that I don't own because I could not be asked to go farm and earn them all. Because this video is almost an hour long. So, you know, can't be asked. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope I wasn't boring. And yeah, see ya.